Good day, Mr. Okpara, the new Okokundem.
Yeah, good day, my host, Pastor Matthew.
I want to quickly look at a shocking development because the news making the round having that the IJAW nation have written officially to the president of Nigeria, Senator Tinubu, demanding their own separate nation. According to the letter, they are setting June 2024 as the day they are asking Nigerian government to invite UN, African Union, ECOWAS to negotiate their exit from Nigeria. And they have their chairman, their president as General Bitari Ebi. Now, let us start. We have so many to choose here. But let us first of all start with whether they have right of self-determination before we go to other areas.
Now, concerning the issue of
Whether they have right of self-determination.
they have right of self-determination or not, they have right of self-determination to determine whom they are. But that their right is a dead right on arrival. Dead right on an arrival. It's a right of a dream of suicide that can never come to reality.
If they have right of self-determination, does it mean we are likely going to see other ethnicity writing letter, similar letter to the president? Because we understand that Yoruba Nation, under the leadership of Professor Banji Akintoye, have written a similar letter to the federal government. Is it going to trigger multiple letters for different ethnicities asking the government to negotiate their release?
You see, truly, Nigeria have broken. Nigeria have broken. And I don't see any way it can be and meant to stay together. Now, coming to Yoruba Nation or Oduduwa Nation, or southwest of Nigeria as of today, their own agitation to be a nation is not obvious. Their own have indigenous backing.
Okay, now let us look at the reason they gave. Because according to them, they said Nigeria have expired since 2014, going by the way the documents of the amalgamator. They cited Lord Lugard that the document that amalgamated Nigeria together expired in 2014. They say on that basis that they want their own country.
The IJAW or the Oduduwa?
The IJAW nation.
The IJAW nation, okay. Why everybody realize now that I want my own nation, I want my own nation? Because Biafra have come up and they have seen the way Biafra have reached. Now, IJAW that are asking their nation, where is that their nation they are asking? They have right to ask that nation. But I myself have right to ask them question, where is that their nation?
But in Nigeria, we understand that the judges cut across almost all the Niger Delta states, and I think Biafra state is purely an Ijaw state.
Now, let's see it this way. From Akwa Ibom to Ghana, Ijaw reach there. Because they only follow the sea train. They never come on the land to occupy. Now, and they're coming to do work to them, not favor to them. They were able to carve Bayelsa as a Ijaw state, or call it where Ijaw may say, this is where we occupy as a state.
The ancestral home.
The ancestral home is on the sea.
They have Bayelsa as the ancestral home.
Now, Bayelsa is where I will say they occupy as a state, which is likely to live for them. But this Bayelsa that has only 8 local governments, how can they stand as a nation, or are they going to be island? Okay, but if listen, coming to the area, landmass of Ijaw, landmass of Bayelsa. I think Bayelsa is bigger than these people, Cape Verde. in West Africa.
Even Sao Tome and Principe is a very small nation.
Cape Verde in West Africa here, their island. I think Bayelsa is bigger in area of land than Cape Verde. Even I think Sao Tome also, Bayelsa is bigger than it. So if they want their nation, if federal government allow them to be a nation, then they occupy IJAW, they occupy Bayelsa. But they should realize that the population, Bayelsa cannot contain them. Yes, IJAW have population. Let us agree for that. Their population, Bayelsa cannot contain them. Because, okay, there are IJAW, Ilaje people. 70% of Ilaje are IJAWs. We have IJAW in Akwa Ibom. We have IJAW in Rivers. We have IJAW in Delta. We have IJAW in Edo. This Ilaje na IJAW Ondo. We have Ilaje in Lagos here that are IJAW. Now, how can they comport this Biafran area that is owned by other states? They will allow them to anchor their ship, their boat for fishing. How can they contrast it completely the weather now to add it to Bayelsa? So see, if you take contain the population, because all these Biafran areas were also owned by other states. They are just immigrants in those states. How can they do it?
I think that should be their own problem. Since they say they want their own nation, how do you see it? How they manage it is their own problem. Or how do you see it?
You see, I don't want IJAW to create a problem to themselves. Because there's a way they will do. All these states that once all those areas they anchor their boat, the business of those areas will come and tell them, you are quit.
So what is better for them is just to liaise and cooperate with Biafra and go with Biafra?
What is the best thing they could do is, as our every prime minister have said it, that everybody in Biafra will have equal rights as others. You know, okay, let me put it in this way. I'm not trying to do segregation or tribalism. If you come to Biafra now, it's Igbo speaking tongue that are the majority. I think after that Igbo, we get Akwa Ibom people, then Edo and others. And our every prime minister, even our own different Martin have said it. There will be no intimidation. Okay, this struggling now, if you watch it looks like it's only so-called the 5 states of Southeast are struggling dying. But this have ruled out that if we get Biafra, we will say that this person did not struggle. This tribe or this state or this group of people did not struggle. Therefore, we marginalize them. It's ruled out from Biafra Constitution. It's ruled out. Everybody has equal rights. As the majority have rights, so the minority have rights. There's no marginalization. Now, what IJAW could have done is come up with a framework how to coexist with other people. Because looking at it
Under Biafra Republic.
Under Biafra Republic, to coexist with other people.
Are you saying they should not form their own independent sovereign states?
They should not make that independent sovereign state. Or do they think that we Biafrans will leave Igbocha for them, which is Port Harcourt, which they call Port Harcourt? That name is Igbocha. Biafran Igbo language, not IJAW language. No matter they call it Port Harcourt. Now, like this,
who are the major predominant tribe in that Igbocha?
It's the Igbos.
So why are you citing Igbocha as whether they think the Biafra will leave it for them?
Because that's their main target. Apart from Bayelsa.
Are they occupying there?
We have IJAW in the rivers.
So why does that become a threat to you?
Not a threat, because this is where they are going. Not a threat. Not a threat, because what I'm saying this in, not tomorrow. It seems that this is why they are struggling to have Biafra. They want to swallow us up. They want to swallow us. They are swallowed up. They are carrying our land. Let it be clear. If they are struggling, let them know what they are struggling for. Let them know what they are struggling for. Not tomorrow, they start deputizing themselves. Say somebody hurt them, or somebody is killing them, or they are fighting.
Okay, if I may ask, if there is a referendum and the people in Ugbocha happens to vote and they say they want to go with Ijaw ethnicity, what would be your reaction?
Igbos in Ugbocha cannot go with Ijaw ethnicity.
No, I'm saying if there is a referendum,
If there
everybody
is a
has right.
referendum, then they should go with Ijaw and Ijaw land. Not to Biafra land. If the Igbos in Ugbocha, if they try it, say they are going with Ijaw, let them go with Ijaw land and leave Ugbocha for Biafras.
The people staying there, is it not their ancestral home?
It's their ancestral home.
Are they not the one that will decide where they want to
You
be?
cannot say you do go and you're living in Igbo land and you say you are going to another person who said it's not Biafra, it's not Igbo. You're going with them. They should go with them. Remember, there was a time Onitsha. This president Onitsha in Anambra rise up, said that there are no more Igbos. Onitsha said there are no more Igbos, that they are going back to Delta State. They are going back to Delta State where they come from. You know, Onitsha and Obosi have land issue, cross of origin. That land issue enter Biafra war. Obosi fought hard on the side of Biafra. Onitsha was playing sabo because of Zik, sabotaging Biafra. Then at the end, it was when Buhari IJAW enter. The case linger in court until Buhari and IJAW enter 1984. It was that time that the court decided that this president Onitsha, where Onitsha Okpara now belongs to Onitsha. It's not Obosi. It belongs to Onitsha. I'm coming. Then I think during the time of I think Babangida. Yes. I think the time of Babangida, Onitsha rose up that say they are not Igbo, they are not Anambra. They are going back to Asaba, Ahaba, which is Asaba now. They are going back. That's the way they come from. Go to Ojukwu, Ome, and the other people, other tic-tac Igbo leaders came and they told Onitsha people that yes, you are not Igbo. We agree that you are not Igbo. We agree that you come from Delta State as you are claiming. Then let us tell you, what can play? We know the owner of the land. Because we just keep short because not to escalate things. Now, as you have decided to go, your parents, one family, your father and mother, came cross the nature to this place for fishing. And they cleared this area of land to spread their net. We leave you as a brother as a relation to occupy you. Now we are telling you are going. Now, if you are going, the same boat and the net, fishing net, your mother and father take to come here. Take the same boat and go back and leave the land for the owner of the land. Obosi on the land, you know the truth. That is why Onitsha came down. I'm going to give you this history. If the people like wicked them are claiming they are not Igbo.
Wike is from Ikwere now.
Wike is claiming that he's not an Igbo man.
But does he not have right to decide where he come from?
You have right to decide where you come from. But if you are not Igbo man, and you cannot occupy Igbo land as a region of Igbo.
But the question I'm asking, if there's a referendum, is it not the people I'm coming? Is it not the people in a particular place that will determine where they want to be?
Yes, people in a very particular place.
Another question is that not same place their ancestral home?
It's not, they can, I said, the Igbos, okay, look at it. 1979, okay, who are those Igbos that we said they're going to they follow Ijaw and go and form the Ijaw nation? Are there anything in their head? Are they reasoning? I will show you where it's difficult for those Igbos in Ugbocha to say they will follow Ijaw. Now, in 1976, when Murtala Obasanjo, the creative states, create Imo and Anambra, rivers have already been rivers since 1968. They want to call it river state. Is river state, is it any indigenous language? Rivers, is it not English language? How can the indigenous people answer English name? Like now, we have Imo River. Imo is indigenous name, then it has a river. We have Anambra. Anambra is indigenous name. Then we have a river. You understand what I'm saying? Now, but this river state, they don't have a indigenous name. The only indigenous name is Iguacha. Now, let me tell you. Now, in that 1976, Obasanjo Murtala carved 13 villages or communities from the then Imo State and add it to rivers, which have their own land already. Add it to rivers. 13 community or villages from Imo State. That part of area now was Abia State, current Abia State now. They carved that place and joined it to so-called River State. Now, these people that we know when they were carved out, to be present our present time, can they come up and say they will follow IJAW? Or is it Diobu? Is it, I'm coming, is it Diobu? Is it Obibo? Is it Ikere? Is it Odi that will follow IJAW? No, if they go there, what they are going to claim that is their tribe? Or is it IJAW tribe or Igbo tribe?
I'm coming. The question here is, you understand that it has been established that there is a right of self-determination in UN Charter that Nigeria is a signatory to. And just like we just read, that this group are written even the president of Nigeria, demanding that they should invite UN, African Union, ECOWAS. And according to them, Yoruba Nation under Professor Banji Akintoye have written to federal government before now. And they said they have instituted a lawsuit in Abuja Federal Court. So we are looking at, is it within the limit of their rights to come forward with this demand?
Now, the limit of their rights, listen, independent or independent or self-determination is not a reading literature. It's not a reading literature. Can Sarawiwa write a poem, but self-independence or self-determination is not a poem. It's not poem. If it's easy like that, Biafra could have gone. The same court, they just said they filed their suit. It's not the same court now they're establishing now. For the same cause they said they're fighting. How many years now? From 1967 up to now, we are fighting for our independence and their own independence. Is it easy to get? Writing a paper, writing a jargon doesn't mean you can write a whatever. You can come up and claim any quote in the United Nations or whatever. But what matters there is practical. As they forward it, let them go and collect it. So we don't implement it. As they forward it.
But remember that in the past, we had the likes of Abaka Boro, who have made attempts to declare the sovereign state of the IJAW nation.
Where is Abaka Boro now?
Human being is not meant to live forever.
Now, that is agitation. Where did it end? What agitation made that time? Abaka Boro was using that Afoma Balewa to cause mayhem to establish was Islamic nation. They were using him. And the same people that use him kill him. He went to join Nigerian army to fight against Biafra. Yes, they are making now was what Azikabaka Boro made. And did they succeed? Look, I am not saying that if something is going wrong, you should not speak out. But if you want to speak, you speak in a way you can be able to achieve what you're looking for. In this independent nation or nation of their own, IJAW is asking, it's impossible.
Whether they should join,
whether in Biafra, whether in Nigeria, it's impossible. All they have to do is say, align with Biafra, and they ask for their own equal right in Biafra. But not as a nation. When will they start to be a nation?
Okay, now let me ask this direct question. If they are to come under Biafra, how many provinces would they have in Biafra Republic?
It depends. Like now, they may have like now, as they have in that 8 local governments, they have in Biafra, they may have 2 provinces. And that 8 local government, they have 3 senatorial zones, which is not up to a local government. That 3 senatorial zones, just to balance things, that every state has 3 senatorial zones. From that base, they may have 2 provinces or 2 states more. You divide Biafra into 2. They have 2 states. Plus other small islands in that area that will make it up. That's what I'm saying. Because look at it. Is it IJAW in Ondo or IJAW in Lagos? We immigrate to where to go and occupy as a nation. You know that they're trying to shoot themselves on the leg. Because Lagos will take them to quit. Ondo will take them to quit. Unlike in Ondo, in Nigeria, they have stayed there over 600 years. Maybe to 700 years now. But they defeated. Okay, as we want in their own nation, not in our land. Quit.
Okay,
Not that may quit them.
let us quickly look at another area.
Apart from may quit them.
Let us look at another area, Mr. Okokunda.